Tell me if you understand what is common between a few things which I'm going to say now. Albertson and Kroger's, JetBlue and Spirit Airlines, Microsoft and Activision. Can you see anything which is common across these names which I just mentioned? Yes, these are all the acquisitions which fell through. These were over multi-billion-dollar acquisitions, all of them, and could not be completed. In this video today, I'm going to talk about a couple of reasons why we are seeing some of these large acquisitions being played out for months and months in media and then eventually failing. So deals worth billions of dollars, they're not happening. The number one reason for them is antitrust laws. Let's spend a few minutes understanding what are these antitrust laws. So in very simple layman terms, antitrust laws are nothing but like a referee for the soccer match. Make sure that every team is playing fair and square. These laws are nothing but the rules for how the game of business is played. Basically making sure that companies don't have monopolies. Companies are not colluding together to create something which is harmful for the customer. And it remains to be an open and competitive marketplace. Now let's get into some of the names I mentioned. Albertson and Kroger's acquisition or merger announcement. This has been in the news for a very, very long time. I think it started in 2022, if I'm not wrong. And very recently, this deal just fell through. This was going to be a merger of about $25 billion in revenue. The fear was that this acquisition could actually end up hurting the end consumer and raise prices. Similarly, JetBlue and Spirit Airlines, this was also in the news for a very long time. I think eventually the acquisition fell in 2023, and the reason was the same. This was about a $4 billion acquisition, and I think the Department of Justice said that this would create undue advantage and raise prices for consumers in the budget airline industry space. One of the most popular news item for a very long time, and also this acquisition fell sometime earlier in 2024, was Microsoft's bid to acquire Activision Blizzard gaming company. It's supposed to be a $68-69 billion deal. Went on for a very long time, fell through because, again, the whole idea was that Activision is behind some of the most successful games. And with Microsoft acquiring it, Microsoft could have driven monopolies in the gaming industry. We've also seen examples of similar things happening in other industries. NVIDIA and ARM technology, their merger was blocked because the suspicion was that a similar thing could happen in the semiconductor industry, and it could slow down innovation, create monopolies in the hand of one or two players only who control the whole industry. So folks, that's it. Now you know why some of the largest mergers and acquisitions, while they've been in the news all over, tend to fail and not complete through. This is in the best interest of the consumer or the common man. Their number one goal is to make sure that the marketplace remains fair and square. No monopolies can be creating, no price gouging can happen, no collusion can happen, and the marketplace is open for everybody. Hope you found it useful. Thank you.